That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Brown.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Barnes comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Thompson in for Champ. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
On the wing, Brown. 15 points in the game. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Outside Curry. Warriors the rebound. Back to Thompson. 1:49 left to play in the first half. On the wing, Thompson. And taken away by Brown. The drive by LeBron. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Curry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on LeBron James.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in. Pay when 2017 rolls around.
And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Love against Green. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
It's Brown with the drive. That evens the score.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
Well, a good one here for Brown. He's got 21 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
To the inside, it's Brown on the wing. 52 seconds left now here in the second. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line. Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Ezeli's checked in for the Warriors. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ezeli's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Yeah, and that's a nice adjustment on their part, Greg. Even for the best three-point shooting teams, sometimes you've got to do a little something different to get your offense going.
That's his first personal foul.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, timed for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Stolen by Varejao. Here's Brown. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And so it's...
Yes, Kevin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Baller having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
The defensive stalwart. It's Green and Bogut are down low. Champ out there with Curry. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the... second half.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Brown with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. And it's Brown missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the layup falls. Brown's got 4 points this quarter. Warriors trail by 7. Curry dishes to Green. Here's Strong. Bogut kicks to Curry. Passes it to Strong. Over Brown. And he can't bank that one in.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Smith for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Smith's got 5 points so far.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And how much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Brown with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Brown outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Here's Strong. Green inside. Varejao on him. Tries again. That's short off the rim.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Back to James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Warriors trail by 8. On its way from Curry for 2. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Brown against Iguodala. Brown kicks to Love. In the corner, Smith with it. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
And that's going to be a travel.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Different look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Green. Barnes is checked in for Andre. And it's Barbosa in for Champ.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
You talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
Brown the pass to Smith. It's Brown with the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
A little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Smith outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 8 points for Smith.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
On its way from Curry for 2. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Barbosa against Brown, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And when the score is as